All right, we're going to talk about Robinhood versus SEC. Of course, this has become a major crypto news story this week here on this channel. We talk about all the major crypto news stories, so make sure you are subscribed down below. And if you would be so kind, smash the like button. It really does help us out. Or like the smash button. Either way, we're going to get into the truth behind Robinhood, another R, Robinhood versus SEC, which of course, the SEC recently just issued Robinhood a Wells notice, which can be looked at as we're trying to scare you. We might come after you. But in the grand scheme of things, it looks as if Robinhood has been trying to play by the rules for a really long time. But maybe, just maybe, the SEC is ruling with an iron fist yet again. And Gary Gensler stunts innovation yet again. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'll let you be the judge of that at the end of this video once we get into all the specifics. So make sure you guys stick around to the end. Now, I want to say this before we get into the article itself. Here's what we know from this article. Robinhood met with the SEC 16 times. 16 times. Is registered to sell securities as a broker. They delisted, if you remember, everything the SEC passively named as securities, right? So Polygon was on that list, Solana. I can't think of all of them. Cardano, maybe. They went and this was months ago where they delisted all of those. And this was just the SEC passively naming them as securities, categorizing them as such. It wasn't even like a hard ruling or anything like that. But Robinhood preemptively went over there, delisted all of those, and said, okay, we want to play by the rules here. And they still got a Wells notice. Now, what does that tell you? Again, I'll let you be the judge of that. But let's get into the specifics because Decrypt wrote a fantastic article on all of this. So it says here, Robinhood met with the SEC 16 times in good faith. CEO Vlad said that the firm would defend ourselves and advocate for our customers after receiving a Wells notice from the SEC. Now, if you guys remember back in 2021, I said Robinhood is slowly but surely, in my opinion, going to become a big crypto player. And they have certainly done so. It all started with Dogecoin. People started buying Doge on Robinhood. They saw the possibility of this market. And I think back then I said they're going to double down. And they did. They started listing a ton of different cryptos. They added a crypto wallet, which, by the way, is still really solid. And now they're getting a Wells notice from the SEC. Here's what this tells me before we get into the meat of this article. The SEC doesn't want anybody like Robinhood having control of your crypto. They want it. They want it done through BlackRock, Fidelity, etc. Period. It's control. It's control. Now, I'll give you guys the specifics here. Robinhood CEO, again, says they met 16 times in its efforts to register as a special purpose broker-dealer supporting crypto assets prior to receiving the Wells notice from the SEC. Speaking on CNBC last call, Tanev, the CEO, said that the stock trading platform came in good faith to meet with the SEC, adding that I think we met with them 16 times, and unfortunately that was not reciprocated. The Robinhood CEO added that the regulator told us they didn't want to keep meeting about it and they didn't see a path toward it, noting that it was hard to impute the reasoning behind the SEC's decision. What? Tanev's characterization of the SEC echoed that of Robinhood Markets Chief Legal Compliance and Corporate Affairs Officer Dan Gallagher, who is in congressional testimony. Last year noted that the firm had over a dozen meetings and calls with the regulator to discuss its crypto business and its listings process over the course of the year and a half. Basically saying, hey, tell us how we play by the rules when it comes to crypto. Last week, Robinhood revealed its digital assets arm, Robinhood Crypto, had received a Wells notice from the SEC notifying it that the regulator plans to move forward with a civil enforcement action or proceeding against the firm. It comes as the SEC has ramped up its regulatory warnings issued toward U.S. crypto firms, with the regulator recently issuing Wells notice to Ethereum software giant Consensus and decentralized DEX developer Uniswap. Speaking to CNBC last call, Tanev argued the SEC has opted to pursue regulation by enforcement, despite having the ability to change the rules to allow for brokers to accommodate crypto assets. They don't want these brokers having control of your crypto, period. I didn't want to have to get into this situation, but we have to defend ourselves and advocate for our customers, Tanev said. Crypto assets are becoming more and more important, and it would not be acceptable to us to not have Americans have access to them. This is super frustrating, obviously. It's just another story that goes the same way. But this is the truth behind this lawsuit. The truth is, or the real reason for this happening is control. They don't want Robinhood or anybody like Robinhood controlling your crypto or owning your crypto, period. Now, how this will all play out, we'll see. I think at the end of the day, we're going to figure it out, but it's just going through that rocky road right now. Obviously, we've got elections coming up. Eventually, there will be a change of the guard, maybe a change of heart, because there are people, there are regulators out there. There are people in positions of power like Cynthia Lummis, like Gillibrand, on both sides of the political aisle, Republican and Democrat. It doesn't matter. I don't care about red versus blue Kool-Aid. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want people in here who see where crypto's going, see and understand where blockchain's going, and wants to put America at the forefront of that revolution, period. And we have the people there. We just need to have them get everybody else on board, or at least have them in a position of power where they can make the decisions. That is what we need in this country in order to push this thing forward and hopefully treat this blockchain and crypto industry like we did 20 plus years ago with the internet. There's a reason why the top companies of that internet era, social media era, are born out of the United States. Because for a very long time, the United States has been at the forefront of every technological innovation. Right at the forefront. And I hope they don't let this opportunity slip away, because this is the next frontier. It is blockchain and crypto and AI. So let's hope that the people that we need to get into power, who want to see this thing evolve and innovate in the United States, get there, and we can see this thing move forward. This doesn't change how I feel about crypto. It doesn't change the way I invest. But this is the real story behind Robinhood versus SEC. This is your crypto news for the day. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Check out my links to Margex right there if you're looking to leverage trade. Great platform to do so. Also, if you want more access to me, you want to belong to our private community, you want to get early alpha reports, join the Patreon. Links down below. And then, of course, we've got XT Algo. I was just in our Discord early this morning. People making some really nice gains right now and really nice trades on some very volatile cryptos. People are sharing their success over there. XT Algo, links down below to our trading indicator as well. Appreciate you guys for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.